I'm Katie. Thanks for coming by to cook with me. Today, we are gonna turn our fudge into Christmas presents with a melted candy cane garnish. Let's get into it. For this recipe, you will need some fudge. I'll link a fudge recipe as well. Some candy canes, a fondant roller. A regular roller would be fine, but plastic or stone is probably better. And then you'll also need your oven, a baking sheet, a silicone baking mat, or some parchment paper is fine. To start off, you're gonna preheat your oven to 275, which we've already done here, and you're gonna unwrap your candy canes and put them on your baking sheet, which again, already done here. So then I'm gonna take these, I'm gonna put them in the oven for 6 minutes. And I will see you then. All right, so it's time to check our candy canes. And we're gonna be very careful because when sugar melts, it's hot and it can burn you. So be careful, wear your oven mitt. Get your candy canes out. Let's take a look at them. We're gonna use our fondant roller and make sure that they're squishable. And we're also gonna touch that to test the temperature before we touch them. Because we're going to have to touch them. And we're gonna have to be very careful, don't burn yourself. If it's too hot for you, wait till it cools down. And we're going to open them up, like so. We want to do that when they're the warmest because it's the hardest thing to do without breaking them. Open them up. They don't have to be perfect. And again, try not to burn yourself. They don't have to be perfect. We're just looking for good. And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna have to work pretty fast, but I'm gonna try my best to go as slow as I can for you. We're gonna roll them flat, flatten them out. Look at that. Now they look like holiday ribbon. And I'm rolling them out in the pan so that they stay warm because we're still gonna fold them. We're gonna take a piece of fudge. This one will do. And take our fudge. We're gonna turn it upside down. We're gonna wrap it like a present. We're not gonna wrap it like that. We're gonna wrap it from about here to about there. And then we're gonna fold that over, turn it over, and we're gonna try very carefully to make it fit all the way. This piece of fudge was a little big, it doesn't connect in the bottom. But there you go. It's a little present. If you want to get really artsy, here we go. There you go, it's a little present. We can make a little bow for the top too. So we'll do that in the next one. So this time, I'm gonna again make a little bow. So I'm gonna make sure this is malleable. It is, it's still on my hot cookie sheet. Be very careful when you do this. I'm gonna put that just on one side. And we're gonna take them. They're going to kiss. They don't need to wrap around because this candy cane's gonna harden. And then we're gonna just fold a loop. And it's gonna harden very quickly. See, like that, it hardened very quickly. So, never fear. We have plenty of ways to fix this. I'm gonna go really fast with this next one. I'm probably gonna cut this. We're gonna take it. Again, we want our fudge cold. We don't want it melting everywhere. We want our candy canes hot. And we are going to take it. We're gonna make sure that it's still warm. And see, this one is starting to fall apart. So, back into the oven it goes. See, I haven't turned my oven off yet. And that is on purpose. I'm gonna put it back in. because again, you need to work fast with these, but I'm trying to show you, so I'm doing it slowly so things are cooling. So I have to work a little faster. Okay, so while we wait for the candy canes, I thought that I would just show you how we're gonna tie these candy cane ribbons with actual ribbon on this sporkle. We're gonna pretend this sporkle is fudge. Don't mind the extra footsteps in the background, that's my dog. So see, we have it underneath. We're gonna take it across with a loop and take it across and loop. And see, it looks like a bow. You can shape it like a bow, but there's no knots, and it's the least amount of stress points on the candy. So it should be the most structurally sound. So again, we have it under, we make a loop like this, over, fold, loop. And then when I take the candy canes out of the oven, I'm gonna be going pretty fast to try to maintain their structural integrity. It's a simple recipe, but it's not necessarily an easy one. All right, see you when the candy is done. All right, let's give that another try. We're gonna take our candy canes. We are going to smush them, make them one line. We're gonna not burn ourselves. Touch it, okay. We're gonna scooch. Oof, 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 oof. That's fine. It also helps to have your hands be kind of cold when you start this. And if you do burn yourself, run your hand under cold water and then seek appropriate treatment. Because this, I made it a little too hot. This one's gonna be more like a chip, but that's okay, I guess. And these did not stick back together. Oh no, they did. Okay, great. I'm gonna go fast, so I hope you're following along. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Do, do. Now he's got a little bow. Is it a perfect bow? No, but it is a bow. And ta-da! After repeating all of those steps over and over, this is the plate of Christmas present fudge that I've made with these candy canes. I want to know what you think of this recipe in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.